Today I'm going to show you how I take these boring old plastic hangers that my clothes are constantly sliding off of, and I turn them into something super cute and very functional. So let's get started. All you need is your boring old hangers. They can be plastic or the metal wires or whatever you have that's hanging out in your closet that you are not in love with. And you just need some old clothes. So the first thing you're gonna do is find something in your closet that you don't wear anymore, that you're willing to cut into strips. I've got my husband's old shirt that he was getting rid of that I have cut into these small strips. They're about a little less than an inch in width, and I just cut the length of whatever clothing item I have, and it'll probably take 2 to 3 of these strips to cover my hanger. And this one is about 1.5 feet long. You can use thick fabric. I've got old jeans here. These are a pair of black jeans that I've got. It can be stretchy. It really doesn't matter. You could even use yarn if you wanted to use yarn, or rope, or anything that is going to give you some texture on your hangers so that your clothes don't slide off. All right, let's get started. I'm going to start with my hot glue gun, and I'm just going to put some glue around the tip of my hanger. And then I get the very end of my fabric and just kind of wrap it around the bottom so that it's attached like so. All right, I've got my fabric kind of wrapped all the way around, and it doesn't really matter as long as it's just getting attached and you're ready to start wrapping. So I'm just going to kind of pull it tight and get it going. I'm going to add some glue in here. I just add it directly to my hanger, right where my fabric is going to go. And I'll just overlap what I've already done here so that it covers up all those loose ends. And then I'm just going to start wrapping it. I'm going to be careful not to let it fold over on itself too much. I'm going to give it just a couple dots of glue as I go, since I'm going around this curve and it's just getting started. But once you start wrapping, you don't need to glue it that much. Okay. I can either go this way or this way, it doesn't really matter. I think I'll go this way. So because I've got this extra little spot here, I'm going to add some glue to that. Just wrap it around. Wrap it this way and that way. Again, I'll keep it nice and flat. There we go. Then I'll add a little bit of glue since I'm changing directions again. All right, I'm going to give it another dab of glue down here. All right, this is the end of my first piece of fabric. It's taken me more than halfway around my hanger. So I'm just gonna go ahead and finish this one by gluing it down. All right, there you have it so far. All right, time to start another strip. And I can just start right where I left off. Right here, I'll just keep wrapping in the same direction as if the two pieces of fabric were connected. So I'll just add a little bit of hot glue along the edge of the first piece of fabric. This is folded. There we go. Put it right on the end of my fabric so that there's nothing sticking out, fraying. This particular piece of fabric is a little folded, but it'll be fine. All right, I'm just gonna keep it tight And keep wrapping it in the same direction as the first one. All right, I'm reaching the end. And I think I'll just finish it, kind of covering that bottom piece right there. Let me grab my scissors. And I'll just cut my piece of fabric. And I'm gonna glue right along the edge of it without burning myself. Make sure everything's nice and tight. And I'll just tuck it in. Oh, my little corner needs a little bit more. There we go. Now I'll cut all these little strings off. Here's the finished product. Turned out super cute. It's gonna be so functional for me. You could coat your hanger with Mod Podge at this point, and it would keep all these little strings tucked in instead of fraying, but this will be just fine for me. I hope you enjoyed it. Like and subscribe if you want to see more videos on how to make things pretty without spending much money.